Angel, did you hear that we're getting a new manager today? Like, out of the blue? Yes, oh my god. Yes, oh my god. Apparently there was some kind of switch up last night. Something about one of the GMs needing to be fired. So all of the GMs had to switch locations. Ours didn't even know she was going across town until last night. That makes no sense to me. Why would you change the GMs of every location? I think it's based on, like, how busy the areas are and stuff. Like, I think it was one of the busier stores that lost a GM, so they couldn't put, like, a new manager in there, and they had to move everything around. Huh. Do we have any clue who's coming here? I have no idea, but ours was scheduled in at 10, so she should be here any minute. I'm a little nervous. You're a little nervous? Is it because you're standing around and talking on the clock? Hi, are you our new general manager? I am. Dory, nice to meet you two. Is there maybe something you should be doing? Oh, yeah, of course, but do you need anything? Do you need a tour? Do you need help with anything? You two are the senior shift leaders, right? Yeah, we are. Amazing. I just need you to stop talking and get to work. Heard. A few hours later. I'm not trying to start drama on the first day, but she's kind of been on a rampage. I have never had someone talk to me the way that she has talked to me today. I mean, maybe she's just trying to assert her dominance because it's her first day and she wants us to know that she's the manager, but girl, I get it. Yeah, look, she's over there yelling at Donnie. So I'm just not quite understanding how you thought that this was a job well done. I just haven't been able to finish the dishes because we've been busy. We have no assigned dish person today, and I was helping in the kitchen. I've been coming in when I can, but there's only one sink of dishes left. I've done a lot of them. I just haven't been able to finish. I'm hearing a lot of excuses and not a lot of dishes moving. They needed to be done, so get them done. The kitchen will be just fine without you. There's only one person in the kitchen, and we're in the middle of a rush. Are you gonna be my first write-up? Is that your goal here? Are you confused about who I am? I'm your manager. Do the dishes. The kitchen's fine. Okay. That was uncalled for. Most definitely. She's turning over here. Scram, go. Hi, Dory. How are you liking your first shift here? You guys have a lot of work to do. I see you're on another break. Yeah, I worked 10 hours today, so I'm on my second 10. Seems like a waste of time. When you get back, you need to relieve the girl on the front counter. Oh, is she going on a break? No, she's getting fired. I don't like her attitude, and I read that she's a new employee within her first 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna let her go. Have you given her a warning or anything? Why would I do that? She should know perfectly well that her attitude's unacceptable and she hasn't changed it, so... I think this is her first job, so maybe she needs to be told? Are you arguing with me right now? Nope. I'll go relieve her. These kids are in for a rude awakening. I said all of that in my last video to sit down and decide on the next series, so... 3 days into Dory's reign of terror. I've literally had to stay late every day by at least 3 hours because she just is nowhere to be found. Right now, I was supposed to be off 20 minutes ago, and I can't find her. Hey, Angel, have you seen Dory? I'm supposed to be out of here. No, I've been looking for her too. She's not in the bathroom. She's not in the office. She's not in the back. But her car's in the parking lot. Okay. Why are you two just standing around again? It sort of seems like that's all you do. We were actually discussing where you might be, because I was supposed to be off 30 minutes ago now, and I couldn't find you. I wanted to check in before I left. Yeah, and I have something I need to talk to you about too, but I'll wait until Mel's done. Okay, off 20 minutes ago. What have you done to be off? What do you mean, what have I done? I'm scheduled 8 to 8. It's 8:30. Well, I'm here until 9, so why would you leave before the manager leaves? Because you were scheduled 12 to 9 today? Because corporate likes managers to work late on Fridays? Well, I think it's a little rude of you to insist on leaving before your manager gets to leave. Is that why I've been staying late the past couple days? Because you don't want me to leave before you, even though I got here hours before you? Yeah, it's common decency, solidarity, all that. Okay, yeah, no, I can't stay tonight. I actually have things to do because I'm back here in the morning, so I'm gonna take off. All of my stuff is done, and they're perfectly fine back there. How can all your stuff be done if I see dishes in the sink? Okay, 1, they just put those back there because they're doing the pre-close. 2, I work front today, not back, so the dishes aren't technically my problem, but I did actually do, like, 2 sinks of dishes just now. Okay, well, it seems to me like there's a 3rd that needs to be done. Awesome, it seems like you have time to go do that, right? Oh, I know, you're not having an attitude with me. Did you forget which one of us is in charge here? You can't make me stay more than 30 minutes past. I've allowed it the last couple nights because we were kind of busy and I didn't know why I was staying. But I'm gonna go home. I was courteously telling you that I'm going home. Okay, fine, but don't expect any favors from me in the future. Have a good night. Yeah. The next day, during a rush. I can't believe 2 people called out today. We literally have 3 people working the floor and we've made so much money this hour. Where's Dory? Hey, Angel, hold it down. I promise we'll be right back. I'm gonna go find the manager so she can help us. Yeah, good luck with that. I haven't seen her on the floor once since she started here. Well, it's her job, so. Hey, Dory, hey, we really need you out there. We need some help. That's interesting. Do you remember what I told you yesterday? What are you talking about? I told you not to expect any favors from me because you left without my permission, so why would I go out there and help? I'm not asking for a favor. I'm asking for you to do your job because we need your help. My job is to sit here and do the schedule, so that's what I'm gonna do. Good luck. Make sure your times are good. Thank God you're back. What'd she say? Absolutely not. Basically, I don't think we can continue like this. She's fired 2 people, messes with our schedule, and doesn't do any actual work. I think I'm gonna get a hold of Betty and see if we can do something about it. A district manager? I've never even talked to her. Old GM gave me your number in case something ever happened. Something's happening. Okay, girl, good luck. I'll call after this rush. I'm not gonna leave you. Okay, Angel, I'm gonna go on my 30 and make a phone call. Good luck, girl. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Okay. Please, please, please be on my side. I'm begging you, be on my side. A shift leader. Hello, this is Betty. Hi, Betty. This is Melissa. I'm from 123 location. Do you have a minute to talk? Oh, Dory's new store. Of course. What's going on? Yeah, Dory's new store. So I don't know the reason that we switched around a bunch of GMs, and I totally understand that it has to happen sometimes, but Dory doesn't seem to like it here very much. How so? She fired 2 employees who were in their training period with no warning because she didn't like their attitude, but they didn't have an attitude. She's made me stay late every day this week because she thinks that she should be off first, even though I came in before her, and apparently she's done that with a lot of other employees. And not once has she worked the floor. Like, we just got done with the rush. We had 2 call-outs. We were super, super busy, and she refused to come out. Anything else? Some other little things, but no, that's mostly it. Okay, how did you get my number? Oh, Lottie, the old GM, gave it to me in case I ever had an emergency, because I'm the senior shift leader. Ah, do me a favor, and, don't call me again. It sounds like Dory's doing her job, and if you can't handle that, maybe this job isn't right for you. But she's a hard worker, and if she's getting rid of people, they deserve it. If she wants you to stay late, you should probably stay late. And managers have a lot to do that's not working the floor. So before you go complain, how about you put yourself in her shoes and see how much work she does? She does, like, no work. Do you want to leave this phone call without a job? No. Amazing. I hope we never speak again. That went terribly. Okay. Hey, I'm back. Thank God we're getting slammed again. How'd it go? She told me I was loud and wrong and to never talk to her again. Oh, yeah. Kind of feels like we're on our own here. Yeah. Ladies! More talking. That is so annoying. But I'm leaving. Melissa, you're gonna stay to close. But I was scheduled 8 to 8 again today. I can't stay until midnight. You can and you will. I'm leaving early. I have plans and someone needs to stay to close, so that's gonna be you. I'm your manager. I'm telling you what to do. You guys have a good night. What the hell? You don't have to stay in closed. The last 2 times she's closed, she hasn't even helped, so you can go home. We'll be fine with just us, but could you stay for the rush? Are you sure? I don't want to leave you. I'm sure. We'll be just fine. You cannot work that long. Okay, yeah, I'll stay for the rush. After the rush. All right, Angel, I'm out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, girl. Thanks for staying. Hi, Dory. Good morning. Hold on. Don't clock in yet. Why? Is labor bad or something? No, I'm firing you, so I'm not going to pay you for any of this. I'm sorry, what? I told you to stay to close last night. They were here 30 minutes over their scheduled time because of you. Do you know how much money that is? I told you to stay in close. Like, I couldn't even believe it when I looked at your clock out and you left at 8. You're firing me? You're firing me? Yeah, I just said that. I told you to stay last night and you didn't, so you're fired. You didn't listen to the manager. You do know I'm scheduled to close the next 3 nights, right? With no other manager? Yeah, and I'll get someone to work the shift. I'm not going to let you keep your job. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks. Final check in 3 days? Yeah, you've been fired before, huh? Thanks for not making a big deal. Of course. Mel, did I just hear her fire you? You did, girl, and I know there's nothing I can say to make her change her mind, but I am gonna make a quick stop on my way home. What are you gonna do? The DM's already told you to cut your losses, basically. She's not gonna help. Yeah, but corporate's based in town. I'm gonna go talk to HR in person and see how they feel. Really? Yeah, I don't care about this job. I don't really want it back, but that's wrongful termination. And if I can get her out of here so you don't have to deal with her, I'm gonna do it. You are doing the Lord's work. I would quit, but I can't afford it. I totally get it. You shouldn't feel you have to quit your job because your manager can't do hers. I'm gonna go. How are you 2 standing around and talking when she doesn't even work here anymore? Bye, Mel. Bye. I'll keep you updated. Wow, this place is big. Hi there. Can I help you with something? Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm a senior shift leader at this location. I was hoping to talk to our HR rep. Oh, that that's me, but this can't be good if you're coming in person. No, it's not. Do you want to talk right here or do you want to go somewhere else? I have an office. I was just covering the receptionist. Let's go in there. So, honey, what's going on? So, you guys switched the GMs around, which I totally get. Sometimes it needs to happen. It was explained to me that, like, maybe the GM who got fired, their assistant couldn't step up because it's a really busy store, whatever. I understand that we had to switch around managers, but the manager you sent to my store, has a really bad power trip. She doesn't help on the floor at all. She's fired 2 employees in their 2-week training without any warning just because she didn't like them. She's made me and the other shift leaders stay past our shift time just because she feels like if she's there, we have to be there, even though we got there before her. And then I guess you should say that I'm technically not an employee anymore because she asked me. No, she told me last night that she wanted to leave and not work, and I needed to stay and work a 16-hour shift to close. I ended up leaving before close. So when I came in today, she fired me for not listening to her. I'm sorry, I know I'm a little old. She fired you for not working the shift she refused to work? Yeah, basically. That is ridiculous. You said 123 location? Yeah, the one over on Crescent. Okay, I haven't really updated my files. Can you remind me of who we moved over there? Because I could have sworn that your manager was staying put. No, she got told like the night before her transfer from our DM that she was going to have to go. Betty told her that. Dory. Her name is Dory. Cute name. Mean girl. Dory. 5'5", red hair. Yeah, that's her. I don't know her last name. At the risk of telling you something I shouldn't, she was the one that we were supposed to let go. She was supposed to be fired? That's why all the GMs moved? Yeah. Whenever someone asks to be tagged in the next part, I film like 3 seconds and save it in my draft so I remember. I'm gonna keep this in at the end. That really explains my conversation with Betty. Betty, you already talked to Betty about it? Yeah, she was the first person I called, and she basically told me that she was doing her job and I should ignore it or not work there anymore. Well, that might just explain everything. I think that she put her at that store so she wouldn't lose her job, and 1 second. Yeah, looks to me like the person I'm paying to run your store is not Dory. It's a completely different name. So I'm paying her under a false name and Betty is covering for her. I wonder how long she thought this was gonna last. That is absolutely insane. It is. Would you mind coming to a little meeting with me? I mean, I've already been fired, so, might as well. That's the spirit. We're gonna go give him a little visit, but I'm gonna call Betty to meet us there first. She's gonna freak out. Well, I sure hope so. Hey, Lila, HR rep, how are you? Hi there, Betty. I'm just going around and doing some quick check-ins to make sure everyone's okay with their new store. So, could you meet me at the location on Crescent? We can have a meeting with that GM, with that, Bobby. Oh, I already checked in with Bobby. She's actually doing super well. You don't need to go talk to her. I believe you had a talk, honey, but it's a little different coming from a corporate member. I'm gonna go in and talk to her either way, but I'd like you to be there. Okay, I will meet you there. Amazing. I'll be there in 5 minutes. 5 minutes? Dory. Oh, she's not picking up. Let's go. Arriving at the store. Yeah, she's probably back here. What the hell are you doing here? Do I need to have someone come and, escort you out? I fired you. Hi, Bobby. Yes, hello, Bobby. I was hoping we could have a quick meeting. Betty should be here any minute. This is not what it looks like. Meeting room, now. I don't understand why Melissa's here. I don't understand why you get off having any opinion about what's going on right now. Sorry, stuck in traffic. Dory, what are you doing here? I fired you. Oh, I know you're not about to throw me under the bus. Neither you are very bright, okay? Betty, go ahead and sit down. Lila, I don't know what you think is going on here. I promise I had no clue that Dory... Sit down. What the hell is wrong with you two? Betty thought you unfairly fired me, so we decided Dory came to me begging for her job and she just wouldn't shut up about it. I felt so bad. I didn't beg for shit. You asked me not to leave. Oh, you are so full of it. You are always so full of it. See how quickly they turn amongst each other? You just gonna let them yell at each other for a second? Yeah, I'll get some information I need out of it. I'm full of it. You're the one who faked records to get me paid still. Yeah, because you sold me some sob story about not being able to feed your kids without a job. My Jack Russell Terrier is my kid. It's not my fault that you hit your old employee in the face, okay? They had to let you go. I couldn't do anything about that. She was disrespecting me. Oh, you think everyone's disrespecting you? Like you right now. All right, ladies. Man, they're still going at it. Yeah, I assume they will until they come back to their senses, but they're having fun fighting. You are such a little rat. I knew that I shouldn't have helped you. I'm the rat. You came in here ready to throw me under the bus. I didn't even do anything. You fired like 3 people and expected no one to say anything about it. You came in here acting like the devil, and they treated you like it. You know who I am, and you still help me keep my job. You are the worst person I've ever met. That is not what your boyfriend was saying last night. You little... All right, I think it's time for me to step in. Are we ready? Are we ready for me to talk? Lila, you can see that this is all her fault, right? Like, I was fired really unfairly, and she helped me keep my job, yeah, but she's just been so mean to me the whole time. Lila, you can see that she blackmailed me into helping her, right? I mean, look at the way that she acts. Oh, I see a great deal of things. Amazing. So, Betty, you're fired. No. I think it's you that's fired. Well, look at that. You're both right about something. What? Huh? You cannot seriously tell me that you thought you were both going to be keeping your job after this? You're both fired. What? But where's the due process? You just admitted to all of your crimes in front of me on camera. And also, honestly, I did your paperwork before I even came to this meeting. I have it right here. You're both fired. So, you just let us scream at each other for no reason? It was pretty fun, honestly, a little entertaining. I cannot believe this. I need this job. You should have thought of that before all of this. You're both gonna need to leave right now. I have Ryan outside waiting to escort you if you will not leave yourselves. I'll leave. Ryan's scary. My last paycheck, right? Your last paycheck will be ready in about 3 days, honey. You gotta stop acting like a little doormat sometimes. You're so mean to the employees, but the moment someone pushes at you, you just fold. Yeah, I'll work on that. Bye now. How about you, honey? You ready to go? And what if I'm not? You always were just a little bit stupid. I can have him come in here. I'd like to see someone try to remove me. Ryan? Who is Ryan? Hey, you called? That one? Good instincts. Yeah, that one. Please escort her outside, please. You are not escorting me anywhere. You don't have a choice. Up you go. Oh my. I'll make sure she leaves, Lila. Come on. Let go of me. Wow, he just dragged her out. Yeah, sometimes that's what needs to happen. Well, that was amazing. Where do you go from here? I think you mean where do we go? You're not fired. Oh, really? If anything, I'm thinking you're due up for a promotion. So I'm going to go ahead and get that paperwork filed if that's all right with you. Make sure you call those people she fired and see if they want to come back. They might not want to, but you should offer it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's cool with me. Thank you, Lila. Not a problem. Remember to call me if you ever need anything or just stop on by. Yeah, thank you for all your help today. Thank you. That was satisfying. Keep an eye out for those two. They might try to cause trouble, but I'll get them trespassed. Okay, awesome. I guess I'll start making sure everyone's okay. Good on you. I'll see you later. And everyone lived happily ever after, except for Betty and Dory, who continued to fight